Fantasy Flight Games has a new title for the gaming community, which is X-Men Mutant Insurrection. Though the world may despise them, the team of heroic mutants known as X-Men fight tirelessly to protect humanity from the sinister machinations of evildoers. Leap into the action with X-Men Mutant Insurrection, a fast-paced, cooperative, dice-driven card game for 1 to 6 players. You'll build a team of iconic heroes such as Wolverine, Rogue, Storm, and Jubilee, from the 16 heroes included. Embark on dangerous missions around the world and accelerate towards a thrilling showdown with a villain such as Dark Phoenix, Magneto, or the Hellfire Club. X-Men Mutant Insurrection invites you to travel the globe on death-defying missions to recruit new mutants, capture criminals, protect innocent lives, and battle some of the most memorable X-Men supervillains of all time. 8 distinct scenarios await you and your X-Men, each with their own challenge, and each leading to a no-holds-barred showdown against the villain. The Blackbird is ready to launch. Join your team and fight for the future. Woo! Yeah, that got me going. Didn't it get you going? Now, first of all, obviously, you must have some interest in at least Marvel Comics, if not specifically the X-Men, if you're this far into my video already, correct? I hope so. Or maybe you just want to learn more about them. Well, this isn't the place to learn about them specifically, but it is about the Insurrection game. All right, now, I am a huge fan, big fan. I love Elder Sign by Fantasy Flight Games. Both the physical and the app version. I play them both. I enjoy them. The dice-driven system of dice placement, allocation, collection, and overcoming the tasks and challenges, I genuinely enjoy. And now they've taken that, tweaked it, updated it, and given it an X-Men cover. More than just a cover, everyone I've read does talk about how this feels like an X-Men game. Some of them compare it more favorably or less favorably than Elder Sign, but altogether, what I've read still has me feeling that I need to showcase this game. I want to play it, I want to show it off, and I think you would want to play this game also. Now, unlike Elder Sign, this uses dice system that incorporates specific dice for the specific X-Men. And then you can add dice because, just like popularly done in the comic books, X-Men are always teaming up. They always have team maneuvers like the fastball special, and they have cards that simulate this so that you are using your own dice plus assistant dice from the other X-Men. That, to me, feels a lot more like X-Men. And then, did you hear what I said in the description? You get to choose between 16 classic, iconic, well-loved X-Men characters to play the game, form your team, and set up team-ups. Right off of the bat, 16! I think that's pretty awesome. Come on, you gotta give creds for that. Now, the scenarios that this uses that you have to overcome, there's 8 of them in the game. There's 8 unique ones in this base core game. And I'm assuming, A, because it's Fantasy Flight Games, and B, they're basing it on Elder Sign, which also has expansions, that this is going to have expansions out. So for right now, 8 unique scenarios. And if you know Elder Sign, then these would equate to the Elders that you're battling in the game. So, therefore, these scenarios are going to sort of dictate maybe a little bit of the setup, be different from another scenario setup, and also the win conditions are going to be told to you and set up through the scenarios that you're battling through. Now, they decided to go against miniatures, and Fantasy Flight Games loves miniatures, and we love the miniatures they put out, but that would have made this game a lot more expensive, so they decided against that, and I'm assuming it's the money reason. So they went with standees. The art looks great, looks fantastic. I love looking at them. Just kind of wish that they were clear acrylic standees. I think that would have been a lot better. But these still beautiful to look at on the board. And speaking of the board, the components and the standees, the Blackbird looks really cool also. Sitting on the table, off to the side of the cards, with your X-Men waiting in there to be used. Ah, looks awesome. So I gotta say, even if I wasn't an X-Men fan, being a fan of the Yahtzee style, push your luck style, dice set collection games alone would have had me hooked. But you throw the X-Men title on top of that, and I'm telling you, I can practically hear the cartoon music in my head already just talking about this. This game is a win-win sell for me, that's for sure. So please, if you're a fan of the X-Men games, you need to look further into this. You'll probably want it. You'll probably play it, I hope. So go check out Fantasy Flight Games, X-Men, Mutant Insurrection.